Good morning, baby barracudas. This is BNN for Monday, March 8th, 2021. And now it's time for Name That Teacher's Pet. This pet's name is Watterson. He loves anything that can roll and jumps for joy when he sees new friends.
Does Watterson belong to Miss Rodriguez or Mrs. Jensen?
If you guess that Watterson belongs to Miss Jensen, you're right. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Bagby Art Program Art Slideshow.
Welcome to another Craft Corner with Mrs. Bacon. Today we are going to be making sun catchers for our window. And all you need, it's very simple, are washable markers, like regular old markers, okay? You need another coffee filter, okay? One that can open up like this. You need some paper to so you don't get marker on the table and so that this can dry. And you need a spray bottle. All right. And if you want, you can have scissors, and I'll tell you that at the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your coffee filter and you're going to kind of flatten it out, sort of like what we did with our snowflakes. And you're going to take some colors, whatever colors you want, red, orange, yellow, the whole rainbow, and you're going to kind of turn your marker on its side and you're going to shade. You don't need to use the tip because that will take a long time. You're just going to turn it on its side like it's a crayon, pretend, and you're going to shade part of your coffee filter. So that's what I did. And I took my red and I just kind of, you can see it's not perfect, but you want it to cover most of the area. All right. Okay, then you're going to take another color and you can just make whatever pattern you want. You can do the rainbow. You can do red, blue, you can do your favorite colors. You can make it in a circle. You could make it crazy. I'm just making a pattern all the way around right now. You get to do whatever you choose. Just kind of be silly. So this is one I made earlier that I just colored on. You can see I tried not to let a ton of the white through because what you're going to do next is you're going to take your spray bottle and you want to spray someplace that isn't directly on a table. Maybe spray it over the bathroom or kitchen sink. So I'm just going to spray mine this way, okay? So you're going to hold it at the tippy top and you're going to spray a couple sprays to the front. If you want to turn it over, you can spray a couple sprays to the back. And you're going to see that it's going to start to kind of bleed and get a little bit wet because we're making tie-dye sun catchers. So you want it to be nice and, ooh, it's getting drippy, Once it gets to that point, you want to lay it down on your piece of extra paper so that it can dry. So mine's kind of bleeding a little bit on this side because this is where I was holding it. So it's not as wet up here, but you can see that the colors are starting to blend together. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to dry because they're coffee filters, so they don't take very long to dry. So here's a couple that I did earlier. This one, I just did a little pattern and it kind of looks like I watercolored it. So I can take this and I can hang it up in my window using a piece of tape. I also did this one earlier. Just a little tie-dye. It's like a rainbow one. You can see all the colors of the rainbow in this one. Now, and it's a good thing that you use paper to let it dry on because look at those spots. You don't want that on your table. You don't want that on carpet. You don't want it on the floor, right? So you want to use paper to let it dry separately, okay? The last thing that you can do if you want to make your sun catchers kind of unique and special, you can cut them out into different shapes. So if I wanted, I could fold this in half and I could cut it into a heart, or I could just cut an edge on it so that it looks kind of like a snowflake edge, right? If I wanted to do, so we're kind of combining snowflakes with our sun catchers. So if I want to do like a snowflake edge where it's kind of curly, you know, like a scalloped edge, you would fold it in half and then in half again. You could even do it one more time if you wanted. And then you're just gonna, on that tip, not on the tip, on the end, you're just gonna very carefully take your scissors and you're gonna cut. Now, because it's a little bit damp, it might be really fragile, so you wanna be careful because you don't want to rip it, okay? So you wanna get a little edge on there, and then when you open it up, your sun catcher will have this beautiful, I don't want to rip it, so I'm trying to be careful, this beautiful little edging. And if you hold it up, if you hang it on a window, it will kind of catch the light. You can see it kind of catching the light right here, and you'll see the sun coming through in beautiful kind of stained glass colors. So this is just a fun little craft. I thought that you guys would have all the materials to be able to do on your own at your house. And, you know, look at, mine's already almost dry that I made with you guys. And you can see that it's kind of starting to blend together. Now, I might want to spray it a little more before I cut it into a fun shape and hang it on my window. But have fun, Barracudas. Make beautiful sun catchers because spring is coming this month and you want to be able to catch that sunshine coming through your window. All right, guys, have a good day.
Bagby Barracudas, welcome to Mrs. Lauk's Laugh Line. How do you talk to a giant? You use big words.
Just a reminder, Barracudas, that this week is conference and report card week, so school will be on a minimum day schedule and ending every day at 11:30. Additionally, on Friday there will be no school so that teachers can have some professional development in preparation for our return to in-person instruction. We look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care, Barracudas, and choose kind.